Good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I am the Trishitkin, and welcome to episode 36 of my DNS Tech Pack Let's Play. How are we all doing today? So, in between last episode and this, I built that. Yes, the little floating island. I might add some more effects to it or something, but just now, that's my floating island of awesomeness. So let's go take a look. You may notice I took away the bridge, because I just thought of a better way to do it. Basically, zip, ta-da! I just made it so you can teleport up to it. Much better. I've got a hole in the roof because I'm going to put some other stuff in it. But I thought, we should see it first. I'm going to put my advanced node stabilizer right there. Let's go back to my thaum room. As I said, I want to put something on the top. And what I want to put on is a type of glass from Extra Utilities. It is, I think it's called Ineffable glass. Now this requires thickened glass and a piece of unstable ingot. Now that's 4, so I need 2 sets of this. So do I have any thickened glass? I do, nice. And then I need 2 diamonds. I need 2 iron ingots, which I've got tons of now. And I need my division sigil. Here it is. Right. Okay. Here we go. Let's do one at a time, obviously. Come on. Come on. Whew, there we go. Got it. That was actually pretty close there. Yay! Ineffable glass. So let's go back up to my building and show you what it's all about. So I'm going to put it just here. So it looks kind of cool, but it's got a very good property. And I'll show it on the ground. Alright. Yeah, I need one more set. One more set. Because I can't count, obviously. So, diamond, division sigil, iron. Whoop, whoop. There we go. So the cool thing with ineffable glass is, I'm going to put some down there. I can walk through this glass. See that? Totally walking through it. But mobs cannot. Can't really show you that just now because there isn't any mobs. But yeah, they can't walk through it. Basically, so I'm going to use that as a roof, just because it lets light in, looks cool, and in the future when I can fly, I can just kind of fly out of there. Speaking of flying, I have found a little bit of a cheaty way to get a nether star, and I think I might do it, just because I want to fly. If I get a block of gold, 2 blocks of diamonds, and a block of emeralds, and some redstone, I get a nether star. So, yeah. Let's do that. So 2 blocks of diamonds. Just leave them there for now. Gold. Two blocks of it. A block of emeralds. Now, emeralds is the one I've been trying to really struggle to get. But I've been getting a few of them in. And what else was it? Redstone. Nether star! Woohoo! Totally not cheating at all. That was very expensive, so I don't class that as cheating. I don't class that as cheating. Let's put you away. You away. Got tons of random stuff on me. So now I want to make a set of wings. There it is there. I could just make the wings from Britannia, but I want to make the wings from Extra Utility. Wings from Britannia require me to do a lot of stuff with Britannia, but these wings here will just mean these ones. Now there's different ones. There's invisible wings, so you just fly with nothing. Feathery wings, so they look like feathers. Fairy wings, dragon wings, and golden wings. I think I'm going to go for dragon wings. Of course, I need to have the nether star, so I still need to have 2 unstable ingots. That's fantastic, that is. Let's get my nether star back again. Come on, dragon wings. There we go. I need 2 leather, 2 gold, 2 iron. I've got a bad feeling I'm going to die here. Okay, here goes time for some quick crafting. So it was that. Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm totally dead. Oh no! Woohoo! That was close. So there we go, guys. If you have a look now, I have some badass dragon wings. How cool is that? And now I can fly. Whee! It's kind of like creative flight in the sense that I can, it's just double tap on the space bar to fly. And now I can fly. And it's really quick and cool and fast and cool. This will also help when I have to fight the wither next time. Because, I'll need another nether star. Unless I just do the same again. But we'll see. So yeah, I did a little bit of thaumcraft research in between as well. So I've got a bit more of it done and out of the way. Because there was lots of stuff I hadn't researched yet. Like the shielding and stuff like that as well. What were we doing? We were doing thaumaturgy stuff. We were going to get ourselves harnessing V, that's right. So I want to make another one of these. No, I want a node transducer. That's what I need at the end of the day. Right. So I can make this off camera. You've seen me make these things before, so I'll make that off camera. But what I will do is we need to move nodes over here. And I need to find a specifically good node to go right here, basically. But it's very expensive to move nodes. If I even go in my book, I don't think I've even got it unlocked yet. I've not even got it unlocked, but it's very expensive anyway. But I believe if it's still in, there was a trick with a bit of blood magic. Blood magic had a bug. It's something that the mod does. So if I have a look, it's called a hold on. You require these teleportation doodads. Let's go to the blood magic tab because I have forgotten what they're called all of a sudden. Here it is, the teleposer. So we need a couple of these, which needs a couple of these focus. So I need 3 ender pearls. Do I have ender pearls here? I should do. There we go. Take that out. There we go. You notice this flower now gives me hunger, so I'm actually probably gonna. Yeah, let's take it out of there now. We don't really need it there anymore. It's gone. Oh well. It's giving me massive hunger. It gives you hunger 3 now, just to kind of counteract the benefits. So now let's make ourselves the telepose. This is gold and some of that. Oh no, I need 2 of these actually, so I need another one of the... Need another one. Need another one of the things. Need another ender pearl then. At least I think I do. Let's see what happens. I was wondering why they're making noise. They shouldn't be. So now I just have to go find one of my nodes that I've got listed throughout the world. But I want to go to the... here first. Go here. And I'm going to break this. And I'm going to place one of my teleposers down right here, like that. And I'm going to get right click this, and then right click that. And there should be, nope, that didn't bind. There we go, that should bind. There we go, okay, that's bound to this block. As you can see, it says coordinates la-di-da, and it's mine. Yes, that's all we need to do on this end. Now we just have to go find the node that I would like. I've found many nodes across the world. I don't know if I found one that I really like. I'm going to have to, now that I can fly, I can get to these things faster. This one's not very good. It's got a good thing, but it's better to have a node with more stuff in it, even if it's small amounts of it. It's better to have a node with lots of things in it. So why don't you give me a minute, guys, just to go find a node that I like, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, and this is what a desert looks like in a blood moon. Thank God I've got flight. There is a lot of baddies. And these things are stronger and faster in a blood moon. These things are just, yikes. Lots of them. Anyway, I have found my node. I don't know how dark this will be in YouTube. I'm sorry if it's very dark. I have found my node. It's right here. So I might just wait. It is a sinister node, but that won't matter later on. It'll matter right now, but it won't matter later on. So that's the node I want, and I'm going to have to try and capture it. But I think I'm going to wait till daytime. Yeah. Wait till daytime. So why don't we do that, guys, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I've been having fun, shooting mobs. Pew. So now that it's daytime and there's not baddies everywhere spawning constantly, let's place down my teleposer. I'm going to place it right there. That was actually a pretty good place. But you zombie are going to die now. Yeah, second. And I'm going to place down this. I forgot to bring a button. There's better be some stone over here somewhere. I need a piece of stone to get a button. My God, how much clay's here? There we go. Piece of stone. Nice. Let's get back out here. Piece of stone, button. And now I'm going to place my button on the side of the teleposer and go. Bzz. Oh my God, it's gone! That's right, because if we get back to our... Come on. Come on. Did I get everything? I did. If we go back to our base, we shall find that our node shall now be there. Oh, I see you, skeleton. Die. Yes, so I'll see you back at the base. And I'm back. And as you can see, ta-da! The node is there. So now I'm going to break this. Boop. And I'm going to get my advanced node stabilizer. I'm going to place it right down here. And you can see, ooh, look at that. That looks really cool. Now, the advanced node stabilizer basically means this node will be able to absorb other nodes, but it would not be able to be drained itself. Sounds cool? You know why? It's because it is. So let's get a few more nodes, shall we? Let's even just get the ones that are outside. So get that. The one over here, might as well get it. Since it's just here. It's got a decent amount of stuff on it as well. So let's place my teleposer down. Put that inside it. Get me button. And zip. Yeah. Yeah. So now go back inside. Come on. Oh. And we've got a node. Nice. And that should start to drain out that. Now we can do this a few times if we want. It's better to try and do this as early as you can in your thaumcraft days. You know, eventually that'll go zip. We sort of bolt of lightning will go across to there to sort of drain this node into this one. Anytime now? No? You're not going to do it for me? Okay. basically, I'm just going to do that quite a few times. I think for now, actually, I'll just do it maybe twice, because the problem is that means these nodes will share. So you want all of this node to go in there, you tend to just leave it where it is. So actually, I think I will just leave it where it is for now, just to kind of have it, you know, there. That's not really working, this one does. Need a button. Okay. So there we go, guys. We've got the startings of our node. This has to get, we want to kind of build this up so we get a bit more strength into it. I'm still surprised this is not zipped over there yet, but it will, it will. Right, let's go back to my thumb room and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So what I want to do now is we've got a great power system going. We've got tons of power. Look at that. These biogenerators are starting to back up. I connected up my crushers to my AE system now. So all the wheat and seeds and stuff come out of my my farm over here into this chest, which then gets dumped straight into this ender chest, which is, you know, connected to my tesseract or my quarry and everything else. And it goes straight into my AE system now, which then exports my stuff into these crushers, which then goes out into these things, the bioreactors, generators, which also helps the power. As you can see, we've got tons of powers. We've got powers for days, but I'm still using like 2000 RF per tick, which is not too bad. I've also been making up some cobblestone, quadruple, you know, just to have a bit of a surplus in the background. Plenty of it. So I want to, you've probably noticed on a few things, it has an EMC value. See how that says EMC 6561, or 52,000 for a stack. And the same goes for most things, you know, like emeralds and whatnot. For one of those, it's like 16,000. You know, that's quite a lot. I think that's even more than diamonds. I mean, for a stack, quadrupled is, you know, for that stack anyway, is 419,000. So it's quite expensive for emeralds, and I'm pretty sure diamonds are pretty expensive as well. Actually, emeralds are cheaper. Emeralds are cheaper than emeralds. Diamonds are cheaper than emeralds. So the EMC actually relates to a mod called ProjectE. ProjectE. Okay, same thing. And as you can see, it looks a load of tons of complicated stuff on the side here, and it's kind of it is kind of a little bit confusing, if you will. But it has a few blocks and a few bits and bobs that'll help us change one material into another. So it's a direct transmutation, if you will. You take one item, you break it down into its basics, and then rebuild something else with it. Pretty simple, right? Totally and utterly simple. So for that, what I want is a few of these blocks that you can see I'm mousing over at the top. I need energy collectors and relays. I need a relay, and I need the energy condenser, I think is what I need as well. Did I say condenser already? Not likely. No, I did not. So why don't we grab a few of these things and see how to make them. Now, these aren't cheap. I'm going to say that to start off with. These are mid to late game kind of things. But we need an alchemical chest, and you see these are some covalence dusts. So to make these, they're pretty simple. We get some cobblestone and a piece of charcoal. So let's start making some of this stuff up. We have no charcoal. That's funny. Let's get some wood. We don't have a bit of wood. Let's charcoal it up, shall we? Let's put it in here. We have a stack of charcoal. So I'll just get I'll just do that twice. There we go. And let's get some medium covalence dust, which actually requires redstone and iron. Let's get a couple of those. And let's get the highest tier one, the high covalence dust, which actually requires diamonds. I'm just going to get one set of that. And let's see, you need a chest. and an alchemical chest. There we go, alchemical chest. Now, alchemical chest by itself is actually a reasonably cool chest. If we put it down, you can see it is a massive storage. I think that's more than a double chest. I think it's one extra line over a double chest. So, you know, it's not early game though. So, you know, I've got a massive chest here. It's called the AE system. Next, I want an energy condenser. Now we should. Oh wow, we're out of obsidian. Okay. Do I have everything to make a piece of obsidian? Nice. Let's do that then. Put my alchemical chest in the middle. Now the energy condenser, as it in itself, doesn't do anything. We'll need a place for all this. Should I have this own room? Should this have its own room, guys? What do you think? It'll be a few blocks, I suppose. I think for now I'm just going to move this anvil, which will be. Oh, it's not even slightly damaged. I'm going to place this here. As you see, you can't do anything. You can't. I can place stuff in there, but it doesn't do anything. Nothing happens because this needs some EMC to run on. Essentially, EMC is its power system. And for that to happen, we need some of these collectors, energy collectors, what we need, and it requires quite a few bits and bobs. Let's get 6 of them. Let's get a furnace, and I need another block of diamonds, which we are getting short on. We're getting really short on diamonds. So let's get an energy collector, which is good to start off with. But we also need a matter relay. I think it's in matter relay. Is it a matter relay? It needs another block of diamonds. So I need more diamonds for this. So I'll probably have to go mining to get some diamonds. The thing is with this will start collecting basically EMC by itself even, without anything going in. It's pretty good as it is. See that? It's collecting. That's EMC essentially getting put in there. But it needs a matter relay to get put into here. So we'll have to get some more diamonds. We're just shy. I'm pretty sure we're just shy. Yeah, okay, we're quite shy. Quite shy of diamonds. So I might have to go mining to get some of those. Now this mod has a lot of different things. Come armor, rings and stuff like that, and tools as well. But I'm just going to basically use it for the basics. It also creates a Philosopher's Stone. So let's actually make this transmutation table. It'll be a little bit more obvious to what it is then. We'll need some more obsidian. That's not what I want to click. Okay, there we go. Now the transmutation table, which I suppose I'll just put over here. I'll put it on top of this. As you can see, it's kind of an odd-looking system. But let's say, actually, let's grab this diamond here. And I could tell it to teach. I could teach it this diamond. See how it's learned, but it requires 8,192. So if I grab a stack of coal and go over, it's now learned it. But I could. Where can I put this? I've forgotten where I put this now. Do I put it in? Do I put it here? I do put it there. I could now get a diamond from one stack. There we go. So let's actually grab a few of these to get myself a stack of diamonds. This is burning up my coal. So, you know, a stack of coal just for one diamond. There we go. I've actually just got my block now. Let's just get the rest in here though. There we go. Perfect. So that's what that does. You can teach it certain items and use it manually to pick it out. So it'd be the same for emeralds if I wanted to get an emerald. Now this could be classed as a wee bit cheaty. It kind of is, but at the same time it's not. So let's say let's burn that. Is that really not enough? Oh, 1 diamond's 8,000 and this is 16,000, so I'd need 2 diamonds to get 1 emerald. See that? I can now pick out an extra emerald. Simple, right? But let's get that matter relay doohickey that goes in the middle. Why is that turned off? That should have turned off. ProjectE. Strange. The matter relay. Matter relay, mark 2, 3. I just want the first one. Here it is. So I'll probably need some more obsidian. And a block of diamonds. A block of diamonds. ProjectE again. This time, an antimatter relay. Boom. So if I put this down here, this should be charging. There you go. This is kind of like a storage bank as well. It'll be charging. It's getting a boost because this has been sitting charging up for a while. Now, the more light this thing has, the faster it get. Well, the more energy, or faster. I don't know if it's faster. So even if I put a bit of glowstone on the top, let's get a glowstone block like that. That's as much light as the top of it can take in, and it's going reasonably quickly. It's up to 900. And I believe I can put stuff in here to burn. There you go. See, it's up to 17,000 there. Yeah, I know I used an emerald, but you know, c'est la vie. But I could also put in here emeralds. So I want it now to make me emeralds automatically. This thing will charge up and slowly make me an emerald. Obviously, it won't be that long because I threw an emerald in there, so I know at least I get one. Ta-da! It'll take a really long time to make me a second one now because it hasn't got it. But I mean, this could be made for anything, not just emeralds and stuff like that. It could be anything at all. But of course, I think ender pearls. I've got an ender pearl farm now. They've got a decent. They've got 1,000. So like a stack of those gives me an emerald. Really, doesn't it? So if I threw a stack of those in there, I would pretty quickly get an emerald. Now these are just the Mark 1, the tier 1, if you will. There are multiple tiers of this mod. It goes up to Mark 3, I think. Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, there it is. And also there's other things like you've got different fuels as well. So we can see here there's a Mobius fuel block, which is, pretty damn good. And then you get the Eternalis. Eternalis? Pretty sure that's how it's said. Eternalis. And it lasts even longer. I mean, crikey, does it last long. And alchemical coal as well. These things are all pretty darn good. And I believe if I were to put a piece of coal in this slot here, it would slowly collect up. I think it'll stop this for now. But it'll collect up enough to get that piece of coal into its next tier of EMC value, which I believe will be glowstone, from what I remember. If I remember right, it is it's gunpowder. I was wrong. Okay, so that would go along until it made to the Eternalis. Eternalis. That looks roughly right. Now, as I said, this has all different kinds of tools and armor as well. A lot of it requires actual redstone to run, though, so I don't think I'm going to go too much into those. They all have their special abilities, like a lot of the stuff does. But I don't think I'm going to go into that. I'm purely going to be using this to generate, things that I really need. Things that I struggle getting, like emeralds, basically. And as I say, you do kind of get it free, but it takes time one way or another. I'm going to take this bit of gunpowder out. There you go, glowstone. Don't need it though. And there's another emerald. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that there actually just now. You can make this into a very high-powered system. Like, you can get these all the way up to Mark 3 ones, energy collectors, which requires red matter, which requires Eternalis and dark matter, which requires a block of diamonds, and it's not cheap. It's, as I said that before, it's not a cheap recipe. But you can get diamonds from stacks of coal now, so it's pretty good. So I could get let's get another couple of stacks here, and you could just literally pump the stuff in to this thing here, and it would eat it all up. It's not quite enough for one emerald, it is. So you could just pump, like, say if I had a charcoal farm and it was pumping that much out. I mean, I've got 6,000 coal in here. So, you know, that's a lot of emeralds. That's a decent amount of emeralds, at least anyway. Or if I sped up my ender pearl farm, I could just use it as well. You know, these things are... Most mods have the EMC value put in, but not everything. Not everything. Not, as you can see, not everything has EMC value. Most things do. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be using that for. Emeralds. Ta-da! Another emerald. Being slow isn't the end of the world for that thing, because that's what it's made for. So that was reasonably easy to get there, wasn't it? Because I just cheated and used this. But this could be used very manual as well. So if you know, you've got to teach it what the thing you want is. I wonder if this would work. No, I don't think so. What about these? Oh wow, that worked. Haha. What about mana tablets? No? Okay. Torches? Okay. Arrows? Yeah. Anvils? Yeah. How about division sigil? Nope. Thaumcraft? Nope. Sword? Nope. Golden bag? Oh well, golden bag was there. They're expensive. So I could just sit about and tell it what I want. Like, I wonder if it works with nether. I wonder if it works with shards. If it worked with shards, that would be a bit overpowered. No, it doesn't. I suppose if it doesn't have a EMC value, it can't go in. So thaumcraft stuff, apart from mundane amulets, is a no-go. Most of it does not have EMC value. Great woods only have 32, so no point in bothering with that. Rubies do. Lapis does. Redstone obviously does. Stone obviously does. Oh, shiny ingots have got a decent amount. Got a lot of seeds in there. So yes, that's pretty much what I'm going to do with that for now, at least anyway. I might upgrade these things to their next tier at some point, when I've got a lot of stuff anyway. Right now though, let's burn an emerald. Cool, let's take an emerald out. Right now, if you just give me a sec guys and I'll be right back. Actually guys, we've kind of hit the wrapping up point for today. We've got a lot of stuff done today. We've got ourselves our node started to, you know, up here. It should start zapping into there when we're not paying attention, obviously. And then we got started on our some energy collection for EMC in ProjectE. So we're slowly getting emeralds out of it as well. Now, that could be, as I say, it could be used for absolutely anything, but I'm using it for that. I mean, I could, in fact, use it for blocks of diamonds and stuff, but I won't have enough diamonds to make a block. But it could be, is what I'm trying to say. It could be used for that sort of thing. So actually, let's grab... Four diamonds, was that enough to make it? No, I'm not going to do that. Come on, stop it. We need to stop the episode. We need to end. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this is the ProjectE signing off episode 36. Have fun!